Hey, what's up guys, it's T-Bone here. Welcome to another episode of playing Legend of Solgard. So today I wanted to cover a specific creature, Mudscrape. So Mudscrape is a really good creature to use actually if you can use it effectively. So if you look at his skills, so what he will do when you merge him is he will actually throw mud on the first 3 spaces and also one behind him as well, and it will stun any active creatures for 2 turns. This is at level 5, I believe, and basically, you know, the nice thing about this game is that I've been playing this for just a few months now, and I haven't actually, spent anything. I've just been playing and collecting all of these cards, and I was able to level them up. And now I'm at the point where I can really use them effectively, and I wanted to show you how it can be used in Hero Arena. So what's nice about the ability to stun cards here, or the creatures, is that oftentimes your opponents might be running like a combination of Rough Paw and Elfling, and also basically any of the top 4 row for here, Boomlin and Tusker. They all have 1 turn cooldown. Basically, as soon as you merge them, they'll attack in the same turn. And if you go, and if they can actually get a couple of them chained together, that's a pretty devastating attack combination. So by throwing the mud in front of the Mudscrape, you can actually delay them by a turn and give you some chances to actually do a counterattack. So let's take a look and see how we do against opponents in that particular case. So here we have an opponent, Bezzy, and you can see that the opponent is running Rough Paw as well as Elfling and Tusker. The only difference is that he's using Rock Gronk as the green creature. So being able to go first, which is nice, that's the first thing I look for. Opportunity to actually merge Mudscrape. So you can see what I've done there is I've made it so that Rough Paw as well as Elfling would be stunned for 2 turns, giving me the chance to breathe and also not to lose all of my creatures. And so what I decided to do here is I try to, summon more creatures to see if I can actually get my Dazzle Paw to be merged, but that didn't work out. But I was able to still get my Mudscrape to be merged there. And you can see there the effect of not being able to stun them. I was attacked right there, and my hit point is now down to 28. So what I can do at this point is, look for opportunities there if I can, and having 2 Rock Gronks actually merged there is pretty bad news for any of my merged creatures. And so what I do here is I actually merge Dazzle Paw, and one of the things that you want to do is if you can merge your Tusker as close to your other creatures as possible to actually mutually benefit there. So having Dazzle Paw and also Tusker be merged next to each other, you're actually going to get a really good combination there with a lot of additional attack there. And so obviously making a large Mudscrape there, I was able to cover a larger area and also basically just give myself a little breathing room there. And now at this point we have 3 different Rock Gronches, but the opponent's health is only down to 9. And so what I can do here is I can have a synchronized merge of 2 Tuskers there to give myself additional hits, and I was able to take down the opponent relatively easily without actually losing too much health there. So now let's try a different mode here. We're gonna go into Hero Arena. We are up against an opponent who is a little bit weaker, but we'll use a similar strategy here. And now in Hero Challenges, I actually saved my Tusker and also my Dazzle Paw until the second duel. It's a multi-duel type fight, and I don't want to use my best cards right off the bat. But I am using Mudscrape at first because he does have pretty good attack, being a level 4 that is close to level 5 here. So I can use him to delay both Elfling as well as Boomlin, and I also have my Stone Fist as a way to break through the barrier and also get some health to as a blocker. My main attackers are really going to be my Elfling and Boomlin, but I can also get some pretty good support from both my Mudscrape as well as Stone Fist. And so here, one of the things I normally do is, instead of using all of the creatures I see on the board to merge into a creature, I would usually try to create columns of 2. Then I go ahead and summon more. More often than not, you're going to get lucky and get a merged creature that way. And so here, what I'm thinking, that's what I did there. I actually got 2 Stone Fists, and then I summoned one to actually match, and that can give me more creatures on the board to play with. And now I have 2 Stone Fists that have synchronized attack going, and Gloomfang is actually a little bit late to the game at this point. So you can see the Gloomfang that is actually matched there. It would have done better if you use Gloomfang. You should actually merge as early as possible, because when you merge it too late, you don't get the benefit of attacking with, you know, basically invulnerability, right? So when he gets matched, you can't attack him, but you need to get this earlier rather than later. So we're now at 30 versus 12 in terms of our health, and so I was able to bring him down to 6, and at this point it's just really a matter of getting the attacks as quickly as possible. So some of the things that's going in my head right there is I actually wanted to try and get my Boomin on the right side, go through the Gloomfang there, but then I actually decided to go on the other side to just clear through the creatures there, but I ended up miscalculating and I have 1 health remaining, and so I wasted a turn right there. But in the very next turn, what I've got is my dragon's got 6 attacks, so I knew that I'm going to be able to defeat the opponent regardless. And so at this point, it doesn't really matter what I do, so I just go ahead and clear everything, and then attack for a final attack to defeat the first wave there. And so that's how you would use Mudscrape, and, you know, sort of form a team around it pretty effectively there. Now, another reason to be playing in Hero Arena is because you can collect these hero tokens, and you can open up a small Hero Arena chest for a chance to actually get a legendary card. Now, I don't actually get one here, although I do get some pretty good creatures. I can level up my my bog, and also I got some epic gems there and 500 gold. So they've actually increased the amount of gold that you can get from every chest, which is actually kind of nice for helping with evolving heroes. So that's all for today's episode. Just wanted to sort of reintroduce the game a little bit, and we talked about Mudscrape. In future episodes, I'm going to feature different creatures, and we're going to go into different fights and talk about different makeup and how we can strategize against different opponents. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.